Maybe you are ready. Okay. What we're going to do first, like I said, if you're new here, welcome in. We gather together every Monday and Friday. On Mondays, we look at the energy of Monday through Thursday, and then on Fridays, we look at Friday through Sunday. We do this to bring awareness to the collective energy that is coming up. The more you attend these sessions, the stronger the readings are going to be, the more they're going to impact you, okay? So set your alarm every Monday and Friday to come hang out, listen to the Tarotscope, and you can ask questions about spirituality, tarot, numerology, relationships, all the things. This is a collective reading. If you need a private reading, everything's linked in my bio, okay? But what we're going to do first is we're going to attune the heart chakra, okay? This bowl is attuned to the frequency that the heart chakra gives off, and so we're going to rebalance it. And at this time, as the bowl is singing, you can imagine just releasing all the negativity and all the heaviness of last week or whenever, okay? And then just imagine that you're receiving this lovely vibration and your heart chakra is spinning as it should, okay? It's a green color for your heart chakra if you want to imagine that, all right? So just enjoy the singing bowl, relax. It's better if you have your feet on the ground and you're sitting up, but if you can't do that, that's okay. Just sit in the most comfortable position for yourself, all right? Here we go. Nice deep breaths. Now let's collectively take one super deep breath in. Expand your ribs, pick everything up in your chest that you feel like is heavy and blow it out quickly. And just let it go, okay? You can do that anytime you're feeling anxiety, stress, heartbreak, all of that. You can pick it up with the breath and blow it out, okay? There we go. Feels good. And it's good to get oxygen to the brain because it helps your spiritual connection as well. So, yeah. All right, what we're going to do first is we're going to get our fairy blessing for the week, and then y'all are going to choose the deck that I use for the reading, and we'll get started, okay? So what I want you to do is focus your energy and your intention on this deck. Ask it, what is our fairy blessing for this week? What is our blessing for this week? Ooh, a blessing of Anam Cara. All right, I'm going to read this to you because it's a beautiful message. All right, this is the Fairy Blessing Tarot. I mean, not tarot, Oracle. This is number 37. So 3 is about communication and creation. 7 is that spiritual number. And when we bring them together, it is 10. Okay, 10 represents the result after completion. So 9 is completion. 9 is things are coming to fruition. And then 10 is like, what are we going to do about this? Okay, it's kind of like that energy in between an ending and a beginning. Okay, all right. So the fairy gift of a soul friend who is a boon to your life. I love this. This blessing is essential to all of us. For to be without an Anam Cara is, as the fairy goddess Bridget said, to be without a body, to be a body without a head. The Anam Cara is a blessing of a soul friend, a person who is loving and compassionately honest with us, to whom we can share the least of ourselves and be accepted and heard. I mean, isn't that most important, right? To have people around you where you can be your true self and they support you. As long as you're not like constantly dumping on them, right? We don't want to do that. We want to have an equal give and take in our relationship. So this is somebody in your life who really supports you and wants you to be the best version of you. The Anam Cara could be a friend, a lover, a mentor, a teacher, a therapist, and there's nearly always a spiritual dimension to the interactions. So the fairies bless you now with the gift of the Anam Cara, the friend who will know your yearnings and gently guide you to their fruition. A friend who treats you well, but who does not accept the lies you tell yourself. That's important. Lay your burdens down with them, and they will show you a part of yourself you may have forgotten, so you can rise up again and be part of the world, your spirit flourishing in the richness of all that is about you. It is a friend who blesses you with their insights and gifts, and from who you can borrow strength when all of yours is at its lowest ebb. May you be blessed with this friend of the soul who will nurture your spirit, tend to your visions, hear you without judgment, advise you without criticism, and rejoice in the golden moments. May the fairy gift of the Anam Cara be yours, friend, and may your soul feel the balm of true companionship of the soul. Isn't that nice? So if you don't feel like you have somebody like that around you, you very well could meet somebody this week that establishes that. Seriously, Domingo, knock it off. That you can have somebody around you or meet somebody that establishes that spiritual connection, that deeper connection, okay? And if you feel like that's just not happening at all, then you need to find your own tribe. You need to find your own people. This is why I created the tribe, right? So you can find that support, so you can find that connection and grow and thrive in that. So yeah, this is all about either allowing that person in or really embracing that energy if you already know who this person is, or going and finding your tribe, okay? Your people like that. Oh, that sun is like reflecting off of my decks. Okay, so since it is the 11/11 portal day, this is going to be a strong energy. So I have two of my favorite decks that we can use, okay? Y'all are going to choose. Please only vote once in the comments. That way we can keep track and find out who the winner is, okay? So deck one, you know, the Baroque Tarot. Look at that, the stars at the bottom. Deck one. Or deck two, the Akashic Tarot. Both of these have additional cards. This is more like Oracle and Tarot. This is Tarot Plus, okay? So one or two. Vote only once in the comments, please, and y'all please help me keep track. Oh, it's mixed on TikTok. Uh-oh. One is getting it on Instagram so far. One or two. Like I said, vote once, please. One or two. I think ones are getting it on both. If y'all can confirm. I go with the majority because what that does is it sets the energy even deeper into the deck. The ones have it. Okay. All right. Baroque Tarot it is. And if you like this deck, you guys, I've linked it in my bio. And there's a 30% off coupon code that you can use, okay? Because I contacted the makers of this deck because I loved it. And I was like, hey, do y'all do affiliate links? They're like, no, but we can give you a coupon code for 30% off. And I was like, hell yeah. Let's do that. Yes, happy Veterans Day. Thank you for the reminder, Mari. Absolutely happy Veterans Day. I love that it falls on 11/11. All right, let me get these all nice and mixed up for us. Okay, just like we did earlier with the Fairy Blessing deck, I want you to focus on the deck, and I want you to ask it, what are our messages for this week? What are our messages for this week? I'm going to draw a card, each one, Monday through Thursday. What are our messages for this week? All right. For today, we got the 5 of coins in reverse. You guys, this is good. So what this indicates, especially on the 11/11 portal day, this indicates the 5 of coins, whenever it's Whenever it's direct, the Five of Coins means that you are feeling lack, you're feeling left out, you're asking for help, kind of like a desperation of needing something to change because you feel like the world is passing you by and you're just getting further and further behind. Okay, so when this is in reversed, representing today, that indicates that your prayers have been heard, your requests have been heard or will be heard today, and things are getting better. There is a pivot happening for you in your life. Now, this isn't going to just be something that falls into your lap. You have to participate in your life. You have to participate in the pivot, meaning when an opportunity presents itself, you fucking take it, okay? If it's something that's going to get you ahead in life, whether it be financially, spiritually, physically, whatever is going to help you, as long as you're not hurting anybody else or yourself, you do it, okay? Because that is your opportunity to not let life pass you by, to jump on that train and move forward, okay? So it very well could be that something amazing happens today to where you get a raise or there's a turn in your health or something happening today, or you're setting the intention of things getting better for you today, okay? We are doing the collective Reiki and sound bath session this evening. If you haven't seen it in the app, the event is there. Make sure you go RSVP so you get reminders. But yeah, we're doing that this evening where I'm going to collectively help you pull all that negativity out. We're going to realign the chakras. We're going to do a sound bath. It's going to be good times, okay? Tuesday, tomorrow, we have the 10 of Wands, okay? When the 10 of Wands shows up, that's indicating that you are coming to the end of a long, hard road. And you have to decide, am I ready to let all this go? Am I ready to lay down these burdens that I've been carrying around for my entire life and to start fresh, okay? Because remember, we have the Five of Coins happening today in reverse, indicating things are getting better for you. But you have to set that intention. You have to move with intention. You have to always live with intention, okay? And then tomorrow, it could be like a lot of energy, like you feel like a lot of heavy energy, either collectively or personally, and it's telling you, are you willing to let that go, okay? Are you willing to lay it all down and start fresh because you're stepping into this new energy? What's the best way to use today's portal? Oh, like I was just saying, set the intentions, meditate, go put your feet in grass if you can, if it's not too cold. Yeah, do whatever rituals are going to feel right for you. You can do kind of like blessings like you would do on a new moon. But yeah, just understand that everything that you say and you think and you do today is going to be stronger because we have this 11-11 energy. This is about you finally deciding to stop being the person you don't want to be, to stop living the life you don't want to, and start living the life that you do. No matter how that looks. Remember how I always talk about you have this vision of yourself up here. It always hangs out up here. And you start acting as if, you start acting like that person, you start dressing like that person, you start living like that person, okay? Because what you're doing is you're bringing it down into your reality, okay? So that's what you can do. In the app, is that a tribe app? Yeah, so it's through the link in my bio. You can do the Soul Tribe or you can do the Soul Healing membership. All of that is going to be shifting in 2025, but for this evening, it would be the Soul Healing. But if you do the Soul Tribe, you get access to all the tribe stuff plus those events. Okay, let's look at Wednesday. Ooh, look. We have death. I love how much this always resonates with me, even when I'm late and I see the replay. Oh, good. I'm glad you love the book. Okay, so on Wednesday, we have death. What does that mean? Death is connected to Pluto. Pluto is moving, right? It's not moved yet, but it is moving, okay? Death is all about a transformation. It is about allowing something to end, knowing that there's always going to be a new dawn, a new day, okay? This, in tarot, will show you in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you will see that death visits everybody. Endings visit everybody. You are not immune or exempt to these transformational occurrences. Okay, so on Wednesday, you might see something come to a major end. This could be in your life or this could be collectively. And this is all for the greater good because one door needs to close in order for the other one to open. Got it? Kind of like, like when you have one door open in your house, like maybe you're airing out your house and then you go open another door and it slams the other one shut. That's kind of what happens. It's like that door needs to be shut in order for the other one to open and it doesn't cause a disturbance. Does that make sense? So it's like you're wanting, like you have these two options. You have your life as it is now, where you're not so fulfilled, not so happy, right? But not horrible. I mean, some of y'all feel it's horrible. It's dependent on your own situation. And then you have this other idea of the life that you really want to live, the life that you really want to move into. And it's just like been this dream of yours, okay? Well, you do have two hands, but your new life is going to require both because it's so much. It's so much goodness. There's so much abundance. There's so much healing. There's so much peace. There's all those things, but you have to be willing to let go of that old one so you can grasp or collect or receive all of that abundance. Does that make sense? Okay. So it's kind of like you can't have your cake and eat it too type of situation until you've done the work to make the cake, Let go of all the shit, get to work, and allow it to happen naturally the way it needs to, and you jump on opportunities, okay? So let's look at Thursday. Ooh, Thursday we have the moon. We have two major arcana, okay? So on Thursday with the moon represents the internal self. It is that journey on the inside. Now, death wants you to be like the phoenix. Death wants you to transform from the inside out. It wants you to burn down that old ego self. And it's not like getting rid of your ego. You will never get rid of your ego. Your ego is here for survival purposes, okay? You have to learn how to parent the ego, to maintain the ego, to like kind of check your ego, right? But this death, burning down the old ego, is burning down that false impression of who you thought you were and what you thought life was about. Okay? So it's like, how people go through midlife crisis, right? I've always thought that was odd how people call it a midlife crisis, because what I call it is a midlife awakening. Because what they do is they finally get to a point in life and they're like, wait a minute. I'm like halfway through my life and this is not what I wanted. I made decisions in accordance to other people and this is not what I wanted. My life is not my own. And so they start rebelling, right? They go buy the sports car, they divorce somebody or whatever it is, right? And that's because they've finally woken up. Now, people handle it differently, obviously, because some people can't process those emotions and that reality, and some people can, okay? But it's not a midlife crisis, it's a midlife awakening, finally realizing that life that you've been living this entire time is not your own, okay? So that's kind of where we are collectively these days, is people are having that midlife awakening, realizing that we've been duped. This isn't real. This is all like modern day slavery, if that's what you want to call it. Okay. So you're getting the opportunity to step into this new way of being, to step into this new energy, but you have to let those old ways die. Okay. Oh, hang on. Sorry. F it moment. I like it. And the North Node return. Ooh, I like that. So we have death saying, hey, there's this massive ending that has happened or this massive ending that is coming, and I'm ready to transform. I'm ready to step out into my true self. And Thursday, it's like things that are going on internally, things that are hidden, need to be brought to light. Now, this is going to be collectively and it's going to be personally. Okay, so think about all the things that you keep hidden within, like you keep your identity hidden because you're afraid of what people are going to think or say. You suppress things from your past because you don't want to have to look at them and deal with them. You haven't really processed emotions. There's so much going on here. And the moon is connected to, you might have some wild dreams on Thursday. You might have some intuitive emotions popping up on Thursday. There's going to be something going on with the internal self of what's hidden needs to be brought to light. Okay. And this is a whole journey, from your external self into your internal self, because that's the only way that you're going to experience this transformation. Does that make sense? Because this moon is ruled by Pisces. Okay. Pisces rules your psychic self, your dreams, your delusions, and endings. Okay? So we have 2 cards that are connected to endings happening this week, and that's necessary because today starts the energy of things getting better. But they can't get better until something else ends. Make sense? Y'all let me know. Let's see what's hiding underneath the deck. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. When the King of Swords is in reverse, this is the very narrow way of thinking. This is the narcissistic energy. This is the one that needs to collectively open up his mind. Okay? He needs to allow himself to tap into his emotions and not be so afraid of what comes up. Okay? Because the King of Swords, he's not very emotional. He's very, very cerebral. He's very intelligent, but when it comes to emotions, he's not. So when he's in reverse, it could be emotions are coming up and his mind is just going crazy. So he's trying to control the situation. It doesn't work that way. Okay? It resonates? Okay, good. So those are the cards representing the days, but let's get some oracle and find out what else we need to know. Okay? And remember, you have the blessing of the Anam Cara. This is a blessing of you being in a connection with somebody who may be helping you through this transition, to help you through this process of shedding that old self and stepping into your true self, okay? It's resonating? Good. Okay, good. And I feel like we saw the star at the bottom of the deck for a reason, because the star is all about Aquarius energy. It's about helping the collective come to a better place. It is about, healing, and it's about things that are destined, okay? So there are things that are destined in your life, and you can put them off, you can block them, you can do all these things, and some that you can't. Some lessons you came here to learn, and you will learn, you will experience. But there are things that you can put off because you have free will, and it's telling you, how much longer are you going to put these things off? How much longer are you going to put yourself on the back burner in your life? Okay? Could be just an ending to stagnant situations. Yeah. Yep, shaking. We always need the shake up, always. We are human beings. We are lazy by nature. We get content in our misery, and that's not okay. That's not acceptable. Okay? So you have to understand how that looks in your life, and you have to have that personal awareness of, where am I being, complicit? Where am I being content in my own misery? Where am I stopping my growth? Where am I hindering myself? You have to be real. And you're like, okay, I need to stop this. And that's what I had to do, okay? And that's what really helped my transition from broken to successful and aligned and healed, okay? You can do the absolute same thing. All right, focus on the deck, and let's see what else we need to know. We have lots of energy of 10s or endings showing up this week. So 37 with the fairy oracle. We have the 10 of wands. We have death, all of that, okay? So focus on the deck. Ask it what else we need to know this week. Oh, I can get it. We have walking away in reverse. Let's find out why it's in reverse, okay? Oops, number 27, so that's 9. Okay. Whoops. This card reversed signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some present situation or location. I mean, hello. The cards know. There may be a job or a relationship that no longer resonates with you. Yet, out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces. I literally just said this. Okay, listen. Often causing people to ignore their intuition and even dishonor their genuine feelings. This is a time of honest investigation. Consider all the factors in the present situation. Perhaps timing isn't quite right, and there may be some purpose in staying a little while longer. Don't deceive yourself about your motivations, however. Fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interest. You also may be stuck in a long-term personal habit or unhealthy pattern. Be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of any thought or behavior that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you always move toward greater happiness. You can't make this up, you guys. The cards know. And the cards, they confirm everything that the tarot is telling us. Okay? And if you want to learn more about this, then you get into the Quantum Master Academy, and I'm going to show you how to evolve through these divination practices. How in the hell do I have over 1,000 people on TikTok all of a sudden? It went from like 70 something to over 1,000. So you guys can do this yourselves, and I will teach you through the Quantum Master Academy. Okay, if you want to get over a breakup, learn a divination practice. If you want to step out of lack and into your abundance, learn a divination practice. If you want to take your power back, learn a divination practice. You need to learn divination practices, especially if you're a woman. Okay? This is not men versus women. Women are naturally more intuitive. Women are meant for this work. Okay? So if you want to step into that energy, step into that power, then you need to learn a divination practice. Okay? I will teach all of it to you in the Quantum Master Academy, but you have to apply. Okay? It's almost half full, you guys. It's almost half full, the class. So, yay. That's exciting. You're looking for a quantum physics teacher. We're going to go over metaphysics. We are going to, we're going to go over tarot. We're going to go into advanced tarot. We're going to go into numerology, metaphysics, astrology, crystals, and then Reiki 1 and 2. You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to receive up to 8 certifications. And then at the end of the year, we're going to wrap it all up, and I'm going to show you how to start your own spiritual business. Okay? Yeah, I know people are spamming. I don't know what else, how to handle that. So there, I did that one. I just muted them. Oh my God, I've applied to a different job in my career. I tell myself to keep applying. Good for you. I don't know what GBG means. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. Focus on the deck. Ask it what else we need to know this week. If you missed the beginning, don't worry. I put all of this on YouTube. We have Ride the Wave in reverse. Now let's find out why this is in reverse. It's number 14. Well, when we bring 1 and 4 together, that is 5. 5 is change. There might be some sort of resistance to this change or fear, but let's find out, okay? If you're not familiar with the way that we do things here, I love to read the oracle cards from the book because I feel like they give amazing messages. Tarot, you need to memorize. Oracle, you don't have to, okay? So Ride the Wave in reverse. You may be mistaking a rogue wave for a fun ride. You can only coast for so long before you hit a shoreline with a smack. The tide is ebbing, and your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be a strong swimmer. Don't worry, preparation ensures a successful result. However, you must wait patiently for the right moment to come. Now is the time for conscious preparation and skill building. Whatever it is you're wanting to do in your life, you need to prepare for that. How do you do that? You learn everything you can to get yourself ready. For example, I, 10 plus years ago, started learning Reiki, started learning positive psychology, started learning coaching. Then I got into tarot, then metaphysics and numerology and all of those things. Why? Because it was preparing me for this moment. It was preparing me for the time that my life was going to make a major shift and I was going to be helping people from all over the world, which is what I do now. Okay? So whatever it is that you want to do in your life, you need to learn as much about it as you can. Okay? Because that way you have a well-rounded understanding of that niche, whatever it may be. Not everybody is meant to be a spiritual entrepreneur. Not everybody is meant to be a coach. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to fit into my mold. If you want to learn about spiritual practices and go through the Quantum Master Academy with me, you're absolutely welcome. But don't think that just because you're trying to fit into somebody else's mold, it's just going to work out. Make sure it aligns with you. Make sure your vision aligns with you. That's why it's saying don't fall for these like easy rides, okay? Because you'll see things like people play off your psychology all the time, okay? I see these things all the time about learn tarot fast. You don't learn tarot fast. Sorry, that's a scam, okay? Anybody that's promising fast results to something that is meant to be learned, that you're meant to grow through, it's a scam, okay? Tarot is intricate. Tarot takes a long time to learn. Tarot is something that you grow and evolve into. Just like, astrology and numerology. None of that happens fast, okay? So if you think that you're going to just jump in and start doing these spiritual practices and to make a quick buck, karma's going to smack you right in the freaking mouth, okay? I'm just letting you know. I've seen it happen to these big creators on TikTok where they start saying they're tarot readers and all that stuff, and then something happens. They create a negative energy. They're irresponsible with it, and then they run back to Christianity because they've done something dumb, okay? If these aren't a portal guide of sorts, I don't know what is. I know, girl. I'm glad this is resonating. Good. Okay. All right, let's see what happens with the Kipper deck. If you're new here, the Kipper deck, the community card comes out 99% of the time. But let's see what comes out for us. What else do we need to know this week? Focus on the deck. Ask it what we need to know this week. Look at that. We got gift number 17. You guys, there is something coming in this week for you. Now, it might not be a physical gift. It could be a gift of opportunity. It could be a gift of friendship. It could be a gift of peace. It could be a gift of abundance. Whatever this is, there is a gift waiting for you, and all you have to do is open up to receive it. Remember how I said today we have the energy in the 1111 portal. We have the 5 of coins in reverse. This is indicating that things are getting better. Things can get better for you. But you have to accept this gift, which we have number 17. So 1 is God source energy. It's creation. It is also the self, because we are a piece of God source energy, right? And then number 7 is that spiritual energy. It's like connecting to the divine, seeing things through the veil, seeing the bigger picture, right? And then we bring it together, and it's 8. 8 is all about karmic energy. It is financial abundance. It is really good energy. However, you have to be open to receiving it. Okay? If you are doubting everything, if you're saying, no, that's not going to happen for me, or it never happens for me, and blah, 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 you're just going to sit there and bitch and complain, the universe is going to be like, yeah, you're right. Okay? So, I've been doing online classes, and it's so hard with 3 kids. Yeah, I know. Motherhood, right? Let's see. Let's do Woodland Wardens. It is a beautiful card. Makes me think of Christmas. And think about that, you guys. Think about Christmas and what we teach our children. You know, we teach them to make a list, be good, you know, be loving, be good, and give the list to Santa, or tell Santa what you want for Christmas. It's the same thing as manifesting, you guys. The exact same thing, just different characters or a different perspective. Okay? We teach our children to be good, to ask for what they want, and if they're aligned, they're going to get it for Christmas, right? If they've been good, they're going to get it for Christmas. Same thing with manifestation. You make whatever it is that you want. Make a list of that. You stay in your aligned self. You give gratitude. You lead with your heart, and the universe will bring that to you. It's the same thing. I think this is why I love Christmas so much. It's because there's such a magical connection to that, and it's all about manifestation. You know, it's such a positive time. You never thought about that? Well, I'm glad to give you another perspective. Yeah, same for today. Ask for what you want. Don't be afraid. And give yourself permission to receive it. You know, it's like people, you know, honestly, people in the application for the Quantum Master Academy, I have certain questions on there because I want to gauge where you are with your self-worth. Okay? One of the questions asks if, like, how would receiving $10,000 a month change your life? And how would this evolve spiritually as well? Because I want you to look at the physical and the spiritual. And a lot of people are like, oh, if I just had $1,000 a month, I would be so happy. It's like, why are you afraid to be abundant? It's not greed. It's knowing that you are capable and you have permission to be abundant, because the universe wants everybody to be abundant. Don't worship money. Allow yourself to be naturally abundant, as you should be. Does that make sense? But a lot of people are like, oh no, and I'm like, okay, we got to work on the self-worth there. Okay? I give myself permission to receive the abundance that I so rightfully deserve. Okay? Give yourself permission. You loved that question? Good. Yes, you are worthy. Did you get my email about the funding option? I don't remember. I'm sorry if I got a reply from you. But a lot of you all have applied and weren't able to get in. But now we have that third-party group that I'm working with to help you with funding. So you have no more excuses. I give myself permission to receive abundance. Yes. All right. Let's find out what else we need to know. Focus on the deck and ask it what else we need to know this week. Didn't we get this last week? But I think it was direct. It's the boar and the pumpkin. Confidence. We were just talking about a lack of confidence and a lack of self-worth. Okay? And this is confirming that that's a real issue here as far as where you are in your journey. Okay? There's probably something that happened in childhood or in the recent past that has really kind of thrown your confidence for a loop, right? Or you've been taught that it's egotistical to be confident. You've been taught that it is evil or bad to be in love with yourself, to be proud of yourself, to be abundant, all of those things. And so you hide yourself, you pull yourself down to a lower level that is socially acceptable for other people. It's not going to get you anywhere. Trust me on that. I was somebody, yeah, look into your email, look into your spam email, okay? Everybody that has applied for the Quantum Master Academy, if you haven't received an email from me, go check your spam email. The class is almost half full, and once it's full, that's it, okay? So don't miss out. Anyways, you know, you're allowed to be abundant. Like back in the day, I used to lower myself down to make myself more acceptable to people, or so they wouldn't feel bad, instead of acting as the example. Okay? When I stopped doing that, holy shit, my life changed. So much for the better. Okay? So stop lowering yourself down to make people not bothered by your energy. There's always going to be somebody who's pissed off about life. Tough shit. Okay? If you're not upsetting people, then you're not doing anything. If you're not upsetting people, then you are lowering yourself down to fit in. Okay? So stick with me. I'll give you some confidence. I'll help you. Because I can't stand to see people, you know, really doubting themselves and holding themselves back. Like that is like nails on a chalkboard for me. So they always say, you know, don't sit next to me if you don't want to like gain confidence and be inspired and empowered. Like that's so true for me, because I will talk to you about it and I will find out what the issue is. And then I'm going to tell you, you better get to fucking work. Oh no, I got bothered. Whoops. Bothered by it today. Uh-oh. Yeah. Snatch that power back. Okay. Almost knocked on the whole box. I love your book. It always gives me that confidence to get by in my hard days. Yeah, good. I'm so glad. That's what that book is for. Ooh, I like that. So I got the card this morning to stay strong in my power with no apologies. Exactly. You should never have to apologize for being yourself. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, never apologize for being yourself. Okay? You are here for a reason. You own this vibration for a reason. Okay? You are important to the ecosystem of the universe. So stop trying to fit into somebody else's vibration. It will not work. You will fail every time and you're going to be frustrated and miserable. That's why, like I was saying, people have those midlife awakenings. You know, midlife crisis, midlife awakening, because they've been so long trying to fit into somebody else's vibration, trying to fit on somebody else's path. It wasn't theirs. And they finally wake up and they're like, oh, I guess I should get into my own. And boom, there they go. Okay? Some handle it better than others, but I mean, it is what it is. You pulled the Empress card this morning. Ooh, I like that. Perfect card for this morning. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? I knew this card was going to come out. Rebirth. Death and rebirth. Okay? And look, she's gone through some shit, right? But look at the gold that has been put back together, right? Gold is a very alchemical metal, right? It's a spiritual connection to the sun, to the self, all that. Anyways, we have death and rebirth. This is telling you, it's number 24. This is all about you and your journey. It's about really rising up, even though you've been through hell and back. Okay? My motto is I've been through hell and back, and I'm here to show you the way through. If you want to join me. If not, that's okay. You'll find your own way, right? But I'll be happy to show you exactly what I did to get through. And I'm being honest. Divination practices. Connecting with your spirituality. That's what's going to do it. Because it naturally builds your confidence in yourself. It naturally builds your love with yourself. It naturally builds your connection with the divine. And it just changes your whole perspective on life. It really does. Okay? Let's do the money deck right quick. Let's see what our money message is for the week. Focus on the deck. Ask it What is our money message for this week? And I feel like, hang on, this card, you see this skeleton? I'm showing Instagram and TikTok. You see the, what is that called? The time thing. I can't think of what it's called. The timer, whatever. And people are always worried about time. You know, oh, I should have done this a long time ago. I wish I would have done this. No, you're exactly where you need to be right now. And the thing is, too, is time is not going to stop. Obviously, time is not linear. Thank you, hourglass. My God, I don't know why I could not think of that. I get so caught up in everything else that I like little words like that I can't grasp. Thank you. You all are amazing. Anyways, time, no, it's not linear. You can change things like now. You can change things just by shifting and deciding, okay? And time physically is running out. So how much longer are you going to put off being your true authentic self? How much longer are you going to hide? Okay? And I feel like this is also saying it's your time. Okay? Because death is that death and rebirth. It is things are transforming. It is a new dawn for you. Okay? But you have to step confidently into that energy. It is your time. Yes, it is your time. All right. What is our money message? Can't wait. Even if the QMA isn't our path, for some reason, I believe our path will be aligned. Yes, yes, yes. What else do we need to know? I just saw monarch butterfly go by. Look at that. You guys, I told you it was going to be high vibrational, right? We have recognition. It says there's three ways to resonate with this card. Your money is looking good and solid. Now, if you just had a negative thought when I said that, that's your problem. Okay? If you didn't say, yeah, it is, I give myself permission to be abundant, then that's your problem. Okay? Because I know immediately when I say things like this, somebody's subconscious or their conscious mind, or they literally say it out loud. No, it's not. You know, I'm suffering. I can barely make ends meet. That's your problem. Okay? You have to change that narrative. Number 2, whatever you're working on now will win you the respect of others. We were just talking about stepping into your energy, being the one who leads by example, being the one brave enough to step out into your authentic self. Now, this could be you stepping into a new career. It could be you stepping into a new project. It could be you building your own business, whatever it looks like. You know, maybe you getting a promotion in your job because you've been doing the work. You've been the one leading by example and you're getting recognized. Okay? Number 3, you could earn a leadership position or get the recognition you deserve, what I just said. Okay? My response was, woohoo, I like it. I love it. Okay, let's see what else. Let's do this one. Angels and ancestors. Let's see what this deck wants to say. Ask the deck, what is our message for this week? What else do we need to know for this week? Focus on the deck. Oops. The Hermit says retreat and recharge. What does that mean? It means go within. Go within. The Hermit is one who goes and experiences life and then goes back into his hermit mode to process everything, to learn from it, and understands that all of the answers can be found within. Okay? You don't have to have people like me tell you. You can find these answers yourself, but I'm happy to guide you, right? So it's telling you to go within, which is also why we have the Moon card showing up. Because this is a journey of, it's kind of like, you know, how I was talking the other day about that show, Agatha All Along, like the Witch's Road. And you have to go through these different tests to get your power back, but then you find out all these tests, they weren't real. It was made up. Okay, so everything that you've been going through, no longer real, right? Everything is made up because it's part of our journey. It's part of us learning that we, kind of like the Wizard of Oz, have had the power all along. Okay, but you have to learn how to go in and retrieve that power. That's why I always say it's really good to know a divination practice. You definitely want to learn how to meditate, okay? Meditation does not have to be this dreadful thing. It doesn't have to be this difficult thing. There's different ways to do it. I do it all the time, even though I'm actively doing something. It's called active meditation, okay? But when you learn how to use these different tools in different ways, then you can access all of that information, and that is our job. I started watching that last week, finally. Oh, I'm sorry if I just ruined it for you. I'm sorry, I was not even thinking about that. That's my bad. I really do feel bad now. It's still really good. It's a great show. Thank you, Patty. Okay, good. All right. Whoop. That was too many. That was Storm and Chaos. We'll see if it comes back up. Oh, I love that. It says, I was walking out of my room to head out and a baby white feather just popped up at my feet. No birds on my property. There you go. That white feather is spirit letting you know, hey, we're here. Especially today. All right. What else do we need to know this week? We got Wood Nymph Beauty, number 52. I'll read this one to you. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? Especially with Venus moving into Capricorn. Capricorn is, it's the patriarchy, but it's also the Queen of Pentacles. It's the traditional nurturing type of energy. It's the feminine of the masculine, I guess you can say. Number 52, let's see. So, looking fragile, delicate, and luminescent, 3 wood nymphs, sometimes called forest queens, there we go, are stretched out in the moss at the base of a tree, bathing in the moonlight. Their flowing gossamer gowns sparkle and shimmer, seemingly made out of light. Their dreams and visions translucent and waver in the air above them. Let's see what else it says. It says, remarkable spirit beauty is growing within you. Be aware of the beauty that is around you, and splendor will expand in your life. Create beauty in your home, even in the smallest ways, and an inner grace will radiate out from you. So this is talking about, especially with Venus going in Capricorn, Capricorn again is a very strong energy. It also connects to your career and your traditions and things like that. So this week is a great week to decorate in whatever way you want to. Make your life beautiful, make your surroundings beautiful. Remember that person that you're always thinking of, your higher self, your future self rather. Start creating your spaces to be one that person would have around them, that they would be in. Does that make sense? Like if you want to be abundant, don't buy shit things or don't hoard things. Donate them, resell them. Only bring in things that bring you like sparks of creativity or love or a high vibration. Okay, things that you really resonate with. If you have things from exes and all that stuff, get rid of it. Please get rid of it because it's hanging on to a low vibration. Those always activate negative memories and it makes your body relive that negativity. and it's just like really heavy, and you don't want that in your home. Okay? I literally started decluttering and deep cleaning last night. Good. Your Venus is in Capricorn. Okay. That's going to be really good for you. Yeah, that Capricorn energy is very traditional. So it's like, what is it? You know, what is it that you want to do in your life that maybe we can transform these traditions of what you grew up doing and what you grew up as normal? What do you want to make new? Something that's going to allow you to step into that Venus energy. Like we're bringing the feminine to the masculine, okay? So how would you step up in your feminine energy when it comes to your home, your life, your career, like your personal life and your career? Venus is the goddess of love, beauty, and abundance, like luxury abundance, okay? So how can you step out into that energy? How can you behave like that Venus energy when it comes to your career, your relationships, and your family life? You can step into that, okay? I got rid of my ex's personal stuff just a few days ago. Good. Perfect. Oh, there goes Douglas. He happened to hear somebody outside. He loses his mind. Hold on 1 second. We're almost done. Douglas. Shh. Breathe. Shh. Be quiet. Douglas. He thinks he's 10 foot tall and bulletproof. And he's just a little bitty Shih Tzu. Okay. What else do we need to know this week? Focus on the deck. Ooh, labyrinth of choices. Oh, hang on. I got to verify myself on TikTok. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's tiny but mighty. Oh, he thinks he is for sure. I have a question. I got the Fool in reverse 3 times from the Goddess book. How can you help with this? Well, the Fool in reverse can indicate that there's a fear to step out into this new energy. It's telling you to move with intention, to obviously not act foolishly. It's telling you to be intentional about where you're going, to step fearlessly into this new opportunity or this new way of being that you're wanting to experience. This is a new path of discovery and exploration for you. But when he's in reverse, he's afraid, and he can take a misstep, maybe because he's too focused on other people and other things, like he's distracted. And so he missteps and continuously makes mistakes. So yeah, if you've got it 3 times in reverse, it's telling you, you got to get over yourself and step out into this new journey. Okay. So here, labyrinth of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Also, choose wisely. Decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. There you go. Every decision that you make creates a reality. Okay? So, all the decisions that you're making, especially when it comes to yourself, like your health, your happiness, your mindset, your abundance, your relationships, all of that, all of those decisions are creating a reality. If you don't like that reality, you've got to look at the decisions that you've been making and adjust them. Okay? Because it's all leading to the same place, but one is going to get you there a lot faster and a lot smoother. And the other ones, you're going to have to go through all the twists and turns, all the obstacles, all the lessons, and it's a pain in the ass, just like the movie The Labyrinth. You're welcome. So today, I want you all to focus on the 1111 portal. I'm going to pull one more card from the Rebel deck. Let's do this one first. Focus on the energy of the 1111 portal and how you would like for your life to improve. Then I want you to decide, how are you going to participate in bringing that to fruition? Okay, that's your homework for the week. Focus on the 1111 portal. Figure out how you want your life to improve and what steps you're willing to take to actually do it. Okay, because if you don't take any steps, then you stay in the old energy and you keep repeating cycles and it's like a nightmare. Okay? You're welcome, Heather. All right, this is the animal spirit or spirit of the animal oracle. Let's see what else we need to know. Focus on the deck. I realized that bits and pieces of furniture collected from neighbors and friends, yes, they hold energy. You want to cleanse them for sure. What else do we need to know? We have orca, whale, adventure. Isn't that funny? I always talk about how life is an adventure, right? It says, dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Remember, we got confidence in reverse here, okay? Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Look at that. Oh, you just barely made it, Jamie, but you made it. Okay? I want to read this to you again because I feel like you need to hear this again. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Why do you need to sing your wild song? Because that is your unique vibration. That is your unique expression into this world, into this universe. Okay? That's what it's saying. Manifest your travel dreams. Either you literally want to travel, or this is telling you manifest your movement in your life. Okay? Attempt the great journey with confidence. If you only move through fear, that's all you're going to get in life. Okay? Be confident that the decision that you're making is for your highest good and it is connected to you and you're not being influenced by something that could pass off as a quick fix. Okay? Be loyal. Be loyal to yourself and be loyal to others who are, reciprocating and giving that same energy. Okay? Friends and family are your treasures. Yeah, they are. That's why we have the blessing of the Anam Cara. The friends and family that you resonate with are treasures, okay? They are our companions in this life. So if you don't feel like you have that, then that's going to be your homework as well, is to find your tribe. If you want to join my tribe, you're welcome to. It's for women only. Sorry, guys, but it is. But we are a supportive group, and we're going to go through a whole journey together in 2025. This will be separate from the Quantum Master Academy, okay? Be brave. It takes a lot of bravery to step out into your own self, right? It takes a lot of bravery because we have people around us that are so comfortable with us lowering ourselves down to make them comfortable, right? So you have to be brave to step up and step out. You have to be brave enough to like experience people go like, you're different. Like, what do you, like, sometimes who do you think you are? Not who you think I am, You are more powerful than you know. 100% true, because you are manifesting your reality every minute of every day. Okay? You are very powerful. You just need to remind yourself of that. Okay? So, we're going to get the Rebel deck, and that's going to be our last card. So we can close this out. I just had a dream about singing an angelic tone earlier to save someone. Ooh, that is very interesting. I've been praying about traveling more. An image of my passport pops into my head daily. Ooh, I like that. Well, you can do it 100%. There's so many different ways you can make that happen. Whoops. My daughter was herself for Halloween. I told her it was the most scariest costume because nobody dares to be themselves anymore. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I love that. That is so true. And that's a brilliant response. Okay. This is the Rebel deck. If you get easily offended, this is the time to scroll away. This deck uses colorful language and it will call you out. So if you get offended easily, this first and foremost is not the space for you, because I will light a fire under your ass. Read. Stop. And so will my cards. Okay? So let's see. What is our message for this week? Ask the deck. What is our message for this week? You accept every call out? Nice. It says you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. What does that mean? It means surrender and let go. Stop trying to control every aspect of your life, because mostly you're probably trying to control it out of fear because you're in lack mode. This is you stepping out of lack mode and surrendering to the universe and receiving everything that is yours by divine right. Okay? I'm so glad y'all love this deck. I do too. You really felt that? Yeah. So, yeah. Most people, when they're trying to control a situation, is because they're afraid. They feel out of control and they have a hard time trusting. Okay? So we need to trust in the universe. We need to know that the universe has our best interest all the time, no matter what happens. Okay? So your job is to move through your highest good. Make decisions that are for your highest good. And know that whenever an opportunity presents itself that you know is going to be good for you, that you know is going to get you to the next level, it is your job to make that shit happen. Okay? Quit expecting, and I'm not saying this about you, I'm saying this in general. It's like, quit expecting for everyone or the universe to do the work for you. The universe does the work with you. Okay? Like, you have to save yourself. All right? Yes, release and receive. Says, damn it, wait, my Capricorn ass is intimidated. Don't be. Example as letting go. Yep. You know how they say let go and let God? It's the same thing. It's like let go and let the universe do its thing. I feel called to pull one more. Sorry, guys. I just do what I'm told. Do I have any tips on manifesting today? Yeah, you can do whatever manifesting ritual feels right to you. You can write a list of what you would like to experience over the next however long, maybe the next year. You always want to fold it to you. If you're writing this on a piece of paper, fold it towards you. You can burn it and release it into the universe. You can bury it. You can sleep with it under your pillow. There's so many different ways that you can do this. It just depends on what resonates with you. I like to burn mine and release it to the universe because I guess I'm all fire signs. So fire speaks to me. But yeah, whatever works for you. You can literally just talk to the universe and say, these are my intentions. You can do a visualization session, put your headphones on, listen to music that is like instrumental, that would be more like kind of like meditative or spiritual music, something that builds. You want something that has like a climax, because it's like a movie. You want the visualization to rise and it'll help your emotions rise with it. And then you're really beaming that out into the universe. That's what I did to manifest growing my social media platform in just a few months. I started like receiving abundance, all those things, because I was visualizing with a song that really had a nice build to it. And you know what's funny is when I went through this quantum shift, that song disappeared. I cannot find it. It was a quantum jumping song, and I can't find it. It was gone. I had it on my playlist and everything. So that will happen. And that's how you know that you've shifted, because things like that will change. Little things like that will change. So yeah. I'm getting my glory back. Yes, time to let myself shine as I'm meant to shine. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. All right, let's do one more card. What else do we need to know this week? Focus on the deck. Cupid's arrow. Uh-oh. Let's see. Finding true love. Falling in love. Love is in the air. Meeting someone new. Well, we do have the Anam Cara, right? That soul friend, maybe that soul mate. It depends, okay? We do have Venus moving into Capricorn. Maybe you meet them through work. Who knows, right? So be open, and also falling in love to me also resembles falling in love with your life. And you fall in love with yourself, then you fall in love with your life. I mean, really, guys, look at how magical you are. Honestly, look back at your life. I'm sorry for the dog barking. I'm almost done. Look back Douglas. Look back at your life and look at everything that you've survived. Look at how much you care about other people. Look at all the wonderful things that you've done. Give yourself grace for the shit that you did, the mistakes that you made. Shit happens. It's life. We're all here to learn. We're all here to have an experience, okay? Let it go. Forgive yourself and affirm, I was just learning, okay? I did the best that I could with what I knew at the time. And now you know better. So now you're going to do things differently. You're going to love yourself enough to do things differently. Okay? You're going to love yourself enough to give yourself permission to have healing, to step into your happiness, to step into your abundance, to find true love, whatever it is that you want, you guys. Please, I just want to give you a big old hug right now. Okay? This is a big energy this week. So don't waste it. All right? You do not want to be in the same place that you are right now next year. So what are you going to do? Tell me in the comments right quick before I close this out. Tell me in the comments right now. What are you going to do starting today? What are you going to do to put yourself in a different place next year? To put yourself in a better place next year? What are you going to do? Tell me. I like to think that card was for me. Oh, good. It is. 3.5 years in the works. Whoops. Hang on. It's hiding all y'all's comments. Silly old TikTok. Gosh. Stop overthinking everything. Save money. Forgive myself. Be more vulnerable. I'm launching my own business today. Ooh, I like that. Congratulations. Be more proactive in my life. Be accountable. Be positive. Yes. Make braver decisions. My intuition leading me to take. Yeah. Trust the process. Declutter and manifest abundance. Give myself permission to accomplish my dreams. Yeah. I'm studying more. Nice. I already started writing again this morning, so I feel better physically. Oh, nice. Opening an online shop. Work on writing my book. Very, very cool. I'm going to keep applying for jobs and be positive and kind. Yes. Affirm to the universe. Bring me the job that is perfect for me. Okay? I'm going to stop overthinking. Nice. Put myself first this year. Next will be my house. I love it. I will continue to do my TikTok and start a business that helps others manifest. Perfect. Shift my intention to align with my higher self. Have better time management. Not be such an introvert. I understand that. I don't remember if I read this one. Give myself permission for abundance. Write my desires down to manifest today. Create a study plan to take my exam. I'm going to stop putting off the things I know I need to do. Ooh, that's really important. Stop living for others. Let's see. Give myself permission to be abundant. I am worthy. Yes. Stop procrastinating. Yeah, that's a big one. I really have to work on that one. Focus to heal and feel better in my health, be stronger. Yep. Not doubt myself and take the leap more. Working on myself and respect for myself. Be true to myself, work on my book, be confident, live my life without fear controlling me. Yeah, see, y'all are right on it. Romanticize my life and start loving myself and trust the process. Yes, if you romanticize your life, it changes so much. For sure. That's why I always say, make sure that the space that you spend a lot of time in, which is going to be your home and your career, okay? Unfortunately, we do spend a lot of our time in our career, right? Mine, I just happen to obviously work from home. But you want to romanticize the spaces. You want to make it feel good. Like I just bought new sheets for my bed, and they're warm and cozy, and they're Christmas sheets, because that makes me happy. And it lifts my spirits. So do what makes you happy. Do what lifts your spirits and lifts your vibration, okay? In your office, you want to have things. You don't want a lot of clutter, because clutter stagnates energy. You want to bring things into your home and into your office that promote positive energy, that promote abundance, that promote protective energy, okay? I love everyone's plan to become a better version of themselves. Me too. These were great answers. Keep moving forward to align with my higher abundant self. Yes, yes, yes. So you all are awesome. A reminder, I need to declutter. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Just remember, the more that you declutter the things that are from past relationships that have failed, that bring you negative memories, or that are just like stagnant energy of things that you really don't want. Like, would your future self really have that in their house? If no, sell it or donate it. Okay, get rid of it. You don't need it. You're stepping into this new energy. You're stepping into your true self. And you can't do that when you have your old, not really true self, all that stuff lying around. Okay, so I hope you all have a wonderful week. Remember, we're doing the soul healing session tonight for those of you in the group. It'll be I think I put it at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I hope you all have a great week. Again, manifest, manifest, manifest. Move with intention. Apply for the Quantum Master Academy if you want to spend 2025 with me, and I teach you all the things. The class is almost half full. Like I said, I've had over 100 people apply, and the class is only half full because not everybody qualifies. Some people self-sabotage, and some people it's not the right time. Okay, so you still have opportunity to get in the class. So don't think that, oh, I'll just do it later. What if later never comes? Okay, so I hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll see you Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here. We'll do this again for the weekend. And yeah, anything else, everything's linked in my bio, okay? Mwah. I love you all, and I'll see you Friday morning.